Hello Pisces, how you guys doing? So let's dive straight into your reading for November, right? So the overall energy coming up for you guys within this month is that this key theme is all about your feelings and emotions. It's also number 4, so there's a few other things I want to say. This could be about your home life, your family life, the people who are closest to you. You could be really kind of clearing out some things to do with your childhood or conditioned beliefs, that you've obtained during the years that may be limiting you in some way. It can also be about what else was I going to say about them? Oh, your foundation is something that they're really wanting you to, I kind of feel like, cleanse, not only because you have clean it up coming through, but also because we're having this little like smudge going on over here. So I really feel like they want you to cleanse your feelings. We also have Cancerian energy as well, so again, all about your feelings and emotions coming up, you guys, and really kind of diving deep into what the blockages might be for you, especially if you've been feeling a bit more negative lately, or clouded is the main kind of word I want to say, because not only do you have indecision here, you also have the 7 of Cups. So in November, you might be feeling a little bit lost, especially when it comes down to a sense of direction. The good thing is that will be cleared, but it's just because you have to clear it yourself, and I kind of am almost feeling like what you're feeling stuck in deciding is potentially, again, your path moving forward, where to go, what to do, what are your next steps. In both of these outcomes, both of them are the unknown. So for a lot of you, you're really feeling like you're having to come out of maybe a comfort zone, or maybe your own personal bubble. Maybe you have to be somebody different to have different results in your life, for example, and that's what you're cleansing. It does feel like you're really breaking free, or will be, breaking free from limitations. And I think that's why this month is, and I feel like that will happen after this month, by the way. And I think that's why this month is all about cleansing, so you're ready. Because when I pulled these cards out, the 3 of Pentacles felt like you were getting ready for something, and then the Chariot came out afterwards, which was about moving, all right, being on the move. So even if it's not physical movement, I mean, for some of you it could be traveling. Again, it is about leaving the city behind, going into new ventures, new things, chasing your dreams and goals. That's what you're going into, but you're currently in the month of November getting ready for that emotionally. So clean it up coming through here is all about taking accountability. I don't feel like these feelings and emotions are your fault, especially if it's negativities or sadness. I always say that this seems to come out after a tower moment, so whether it's separation or just some difficulty or distractions happen in your life, or maybe you felt a little bit behind. Because this card also comes in when I feel like there's a backlog. So maybe you've not been doing the things you should be doing, not being responsible, or in control of your life, really. And the month of November is that's where it's changing. You're kind of getting back control again by clearing the air, again, cleansing your space, cleansing yourself inside and out. All right, maybe it's your health as well that you're going to be focusing on, or have focused on a lot in November too, so you can kind of get rid of the backlog. Again, backlog is interesting because you're not able to just wipe the slate clean. You're having to go back to things that maybe you should have done before. Maybe again, it is about going back to the past, or it just feels like there is a to-do list that is quite big for you, Pisces, that is saying get to it, okay? And take your time with it. There's no need to rush, because you're in preparation for something at the moment. And again, this is great energy, but I feel like this is what you're prepping for, as I keep repeating. So again, setting up your foundations first. All right. For some reason I'm sensing maybe it's like debt, I'm almost seeing you're in a minus when it comes down to your energy or your finances, or again, like it feels like there's a backlog. That's what I'm seeing again. Anyway, you're dealing with that, then you'll be on a clear foundation, and then you can move forward with more clarity. That's a really important thing I want to say to you. All right, so with that being said, indecision coming through, and again, 7 of Cups, there is a bit of confusion. I don't feel like I want to pick up on that until we clarify it, because it just is what it is. You're just feeling unsure and uncertain, and you have no idea where to go. And this is even a clouded card too. So again, clear that up first, clear the backlog, do the things you need to do. Then you'll have a much clearer space to do what you need to do, and a clearer mind, most importantly, as well. Right, there's a few messages over here that I want to get to. So you have casket over here that says someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. That could be something that you're still cleansing, past relationships, past situations with people, past business partnerships, whatever it be. It is almost about like putting something to rest as well. So that could be happening in November. You have a skull here which says hidden secrets can harm you. Nothing can harm you, by the way. So, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, Pisces. However, with the hidden secrets, it does feel like more about the unknown. So I would just say it's a really good time to, again, get clear, which feels like, again, that's what you're doing anyways. So you can make better decisions and decisions that feel right, not just things that you're doing to rush anything or to see progress, whatever that is. So just pay attention to that when it comes up. We'll see how it comes up in the rest of your tarot. All right, and then you have a meeting with, you could just be finding out secrets here, and that could be things that are just coming up here. You also have handshake, so you could be meeting a stranger, which could be important within this month. You do have the club over here, which says someone will try to make you do something against your will. So again, when you are emotionally stable and you're stable within yourself and you have a bit more clarity in who you are and where you want to go, you will be more able to reject that. It just feels like maybe a bit of manipulation or some convincing going on. But just remember to stay true to yourself, Pisces. That's all I have to say. And it's better when you have control over your life, that you're able to go, actually, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm also not going to fall for any pressure either. So I feel like it's about standing up for yourself as well. So, it could be to do with a partnership, but it doesn't have to be. And the same with making a decision. I want you to be 100% about going in a direction, even if you don't know what's behind that door, because that can happen. You don't need to know everything to feel like you want to go in a certain direction, but don't do anything that feels a bit, I don't want to do that. Don't do it. All right. You have news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So that feels quite nice. Maybe that's why they're asking you to get clear first on yourself, what you need to do, and everything else will kind of fall into place after that. So you could be receiving some good news there. And then you have jug over here, which says lighthearted, carefree time, which feels quite nice. So that will be some of that coming through for you in the month of November. So 2 of Cups, there is something important about relationships. This is about soulmates here. So it could also be a really good conversation coming through for you, Pisces, as well. But let's clarify these cards. The 7 of Wands could be a little bit of a battle going on here. The Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles. Now, again, this could also be about a partnership. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. It says, despite the odds and how things look right now, it definitely feels like you are going to gain victory over something. Now, I don't know if this is something trying to come up against you or make you do something, in which case, of course, stand your ground. Look at this from a different perspective. The Hanged One or the Hanged Man is you. So I feel confident that you'll make the right decision. Page of Pentacles is about an offer or an opportunity. So depending on who this resonates with, there could be some communication or an offer coming your way, but it might have a little bit of, is it a discrepancy that the word's coming to mind? I'm very illiterate, so I don't know, but it's almost like, just make sure you're paying attention to the small print. Like, I'm not sensing a lot. Yeah. And that makes sense with hidden secrets. So just pay attention to that, okay? If you feel really against something, trust in your intuition and your enlightenment. You are a Pisces. This Hanged Man is a Pisces too. So it's all about understanding you have a lot more knowledge than other people are aware of. And you need to stay true to that no matter what comes up against you, or no matter how convincing something seems. Now, for others of you, all right, I do feel like there could be a really good conversation coming through for a business partnership that feels nice. So take it how it resonates to you. If it feels daunting and you don't quite like it doesn't feel right, of course, I'm not speaking to you anymore. I'll speak to those who feel like, okay, this actually feels quite good. This is what I've been working towards and waiting for. All right, so that's quite important. But as always, make sure you use your discernment and make sure you don't compromise things that are important to you and your foundation. All right, especially when it comes down to your emotional well-being and all that kind of stuff. All right, and that could be the meeting with the stranger could be important. So the Page of Pentacles, again, is an offer. So this could be the start of something new. All right, Pisces, so if you're single, you could be meeting somebody here at this time. I feel like it feels like a bad time, but it's a slow burn. All right, so you don't need to rush anything, but this person does have a good offer for you, but it's up to you if you want to take it or not. All right, 7 of Cups being about confusion and options. So why is this here of Pisces this month? Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Who just had this combination? Was it was it Aquarius that just had this? Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. There is going to be an idea and a new opportunity that's going to be handed to you, or that you're going to come up with, that is going to grant you a lot of success. Maybe you are overthinking something, or again, a little bit clouded with a certain idea. Maybe you know where you want to go, but you're not sure how to make it happen. This is a really good month to, again, focus on your feelings. What's causing this confusion or blockage? Because the Ace of Wands and Four of Wands, maybe they're just asking you to get clear on what you want, because it's going to be a lot more easier to understand where to go if you understand what you need, okay, what you desire, right? All about passion and desire and fun. You know, wands are really great cards, really, because they're just fun and lighthearted and, you know, ambitious. If it's that fire in your belly, and I think you've been craving that. You've not had that for a while. So the Four of Wands being here is all about reaching success, reaching milestones, seeing goals happen and you know, in front of your eyes. 1111, you know, it's a wish fulfillment as well. So I feel like they're really calling for you to get clear on what you want so that it's easier to make a decision. All right, Ace of Wands though, you will be receiving an opportunity at this time, which again is kind of confirming what we already know. Three of Pentacles, this is about planning, prepping, focusing on the foundations. Three of Pentacles being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So a lot to do with teamwork as well. So it could be a good time to collaborate with others in the month of November. Maybe you are collaborating with others, having a good time. Maybe being around people could be important for you to help you, or you help them. Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, but there is a need for boundaries, for control and order. It feels like the themes coming up for you guys here. So Queen of Swords is about, she's ready. You know, she has a sword up and she has a hand out. So she's like, okay, I want the truth, or I want things to be clear. So I feel like you're just focusing a lot more on clarity. And clarity in your plans, clarity in your foundation, clarity with the people that come into your life, and making sure that they're the right people for you. Like, again, trust your gut instincts when it comes down to this energy, because I really feel like you have a very good discernment of who is good for you and who is not. Okay, so distance yourself from those who you don't get along with or feel a bit off about them, and get closer to those who you feel are good. All right, with the Queen of Swords being there. So there could be some really important conversation, communication, and again, like business partnerships happening at this time, or career conversations as well, or financial maybe even as well. You could be speaking to somebody who's a professional, maybe even a therapist even. Like, it just feels like this feels really helpful, because the Queen of Swords is clear above everything else, but emotionally she's not so clear, but she's logical at least. So I mean, that could be something that's happening here. Maybe you are almost filling in the gaps I'm hearing, filling in the blanks within this month, filling in what's missing. It's interesting, because you're focusing on your heart and your feelings and your emotions. And I also do feel like you're also taking control and getting clearer. So maybe both are working out in your favor, but either way, expect your finances to increase slowly but steadily within the month of November. It's what it feels like. You could be seeing some progress. All right, and Chariot, moving towards your dreams, goals, coming outside your comfort zone here. High Priestess being here is important, actually, because it is with the hidden secrets, and the High Priestess can represent secrets from time to time. So before you run ahead into anything, it's so important that you listen to your gut feelings. All right, Four of Cups, and reject anything that doesn't feel right. All right, it's okay to press snooze sometimes. You know, like the vibes where like what is it, where it just feels like trusting in your body at this time in the month of November is super important. And that could be in terms of health. You know, listening to your body could actually give you like signs and signals. The same with, in general, in your intuition. I feel like your body and your intuition is giving you signals that's going to help you with a sense of direction. So if you're not feeling that right now, or in the month of November, then it's okay to rest. It's okay to wait. It's okay to choose to have a lighthearted, carefree time and focus on your foundation in the meantime if something doesn't feel quite right. All right? And also on the opposite, don't just reject anything because, of whatever reason. Trust your gut instinct. If you feel like going towards something, then go towards something, and vice versa. Let's get one more with the Chariot. Ten of Swords. Yeah, putting something to rest. We have the ending and new beginning here. So you're really releasing something. Again, comfort zone, the past. You're clearing something out. You're burning things down of anything that reminds you of any event or any situation that just doesn't serve you. You could definitely be falling out and letting go of people here who just don't serve you, so that you can have more victory. Okay? So that you can be more victorious or be more clear in your life. So that feels really nice, actually. The same with maybe actually processing some feelings and emotions and understanding what you might need to do next could help you to move forward, to accept an ending, to accept that things are changing. You have to move forward somewhere. You're at a crossroads at the moment, which means that, okay, we're in a stagnant energy right now. We need to get clear and where to go moving forward, but until then, we're not moving. So I'm also feeling not making a choice is still a choice too, but I feel like you're waiting for the right time, which is fine. High Priestess, dealing with the subconscious mind, understanding maybe inner limitations or whatever it is. And one more for the Chariot. It is about chasing your dreams and goals. Hello, lovely. Sorry, it just cut out there. But as I was saying, it is about focusing on your dreams and goals. And then the Nine of Cups came out, which is wish fulfillment. So this is what you're being called to focus on. All right. And to step up, take the lead. It may not have been your mess, but if it's interfering with your life, something needs to be done about it. Okay. Can't wait for other people to come and give you closure for you to move forward. For example, you can't wait for someone to just hand you something. And I know that you're aware of that already. I don't think that you're waiting for that, but it's just that sometimes we're like, I just need this to be gone. And, or I don't know. It's almost like you're just taking your power back, really. Because this always reminds me of the Emperor, of taking control, taking accountability, being disciplined, doing the things that need to be done. Again, logical, just don't neglect your feelings and emotions at the same time. It's like a balance coming through for you guys too. All right, my angels. So Chariot moving forward in a balanced way. Both of these require balance. You can see here, we have the black and white here, the yin yang, shadow side, light side. Both need to be balanced in order to move forward in the direction that you want to go. Otherwise we're not moving, and that makes so much sense with that. Maybe that's why you're not moving. There's like two parts of you that need to come together. That's interesting. So some inner work might need to be done here, shadow work. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you can't neglect that. That's what the minuses is about. That's what they're saying. That's the debt here. Interesting. It's like something swept under the rug, and something's never really clean unless you really get to the nitty-gritty of things. Like I'm seeing a house that's dirty and it's like we can tidy it, but until we done a deep clean, it's always going to be a dirty house. Like that's what I'm getting here. And I'm saying that to do with your soul. You need a deep clean. Not saying that there's anything wrong with you at all, but again, this is just like you have to cleanse some old feelings and emotions that might still be getting to you that you don't realize. But anyway, I love you guys. Very powerful time for you guys, to be honest, especially on a deep level. So let me know how it resonates for you guys. I send you my blessings, send you my love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.